I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me, it's Keaton. We're back, we're in the building with another episode. The 7200 podcast. Donte, we're at 75. We're a quarter of a way there. But as always, I got my guy, Coach Donte. He's always here. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on? How y'all doing? I'm ready to get into the show.
Interesting week 11. We're at week 12, so we're over the halfway mark of the football season. But last night's game, Monday night, recapping the Chiefs and the Eagles. You know, we both called that game last night. Eagles find a way to get it done, 9-1, the best team in the NFL at 9-1, defeating the Kansas City Chiefs 21-17. Now, the game could have went either way. MVS had a dime dropped to Patrick Mahomes, put it spot on. He flat out missed it. He just missed it. What happened in this game that the Eagles found a way to win last night?
Well, I think it was more of Kansas City really actually beating themselves than the Eagles winning. But if you stayed in this game, Eagles found a way to stay in this game. After that first drive by the Kansas City Chiefs, the Chiefs did get the ball back. They did go up the field. Then you had the interception by Patrick Mahomes, pretty much by Kevin Byard. You had the interception in the red zone. Then that prompted the Eagles to go down the field on a huge run by DeAndre Swift, and they get in the end zone. Then, next thing you know, Chiefs up 17-7, and then Travis Kelce fumbling the ball was normally something he doesn't do. He fumbles the football right there in the red zone right there. That's another thing that hurt him. And the Eagles went down the field and scored. Eagles also scored a touchdown after Justin Watson dropped the ball on a previous play. It was a lot of drops, especially that drop pass by MVS, Valdez Scantling that won the game. So it was the Eagles, just got to give them credit. Good teams find a way to win a game like that. But again, Kansas City Chiefs, all the mistakes that they had prompted them to lose this game.
It definitely could have went either way. Definitely in the first half, offensive line was looking suspect. 5 sacks on Jalen Hurts. I mean, they was pressuring him. Snead pretty much kept control of A.J. Brown throughout the whole game. He only had 1 catch, but Devontae Smith went off. Jalen just didn't look like himself in the first half. But that second half, shout out to the defense and Sean Desai shutting out Patrick Mahomes again. They are 32nd in the league when it comes to second half points. This is only the 3rd time they've been shut out. So credit to Sean Desai. Now, as far as Brian Johnson goes, I know most Eagles fans is calling for his head already. I'm not saying fire the guy. I'm just saying he's been a little suspect when it comes to play calling. Now, we seen what was predictable last night. The screens. Kansas City knew it was coming. So it was too predictable, especially calling the screen for Julio Jones. Some of the screens work for Devontae Smith. Some work for DeAndre Swift as well. But it was Jalen Hurts checked that play at the line. He seen something in the secondary, and he threw that bomb to Devontae Smith at the 1-yard line. In the QB draws. So I mean, I'm not saying calling for his head. Yes, some Eagles fans are questioning his play calling. I'm not saying let him go. I'm not complaining that we're 9-1. It's just we haven't played our best complete game all 4 quarters. First half we don't do anything, and then the second half we pour it on. I mean, we can't keep playing like that from behind. So I'm just saying we got to play all 4 quarters correctly, and then we won't be in this situation. But Donte, for you on the Kansas City Chiefs side, how can they move forward knowing that their receivers aren't that reliable? Besides, other than Kelsey who can catch, what about the receiving core? This receive, you know what this receiving core reminds me of? You know, Andy Reid doesn't do really well with drafting the wide receivers. I know he got Tyreek Hill, but think about the Eagles when they had Donovan McNabb. Who was on his receiving staff? What, a Pinkston, James Thrash? Does he not want to have big name receivers? Like, what do you think about the receiving core right now?
I mean, I don't know what receiver you can go pick up right now. Now on the block, if you was gonna pick it up, if you was gonna pick up a receiver, you have to do it at the trade deadline. So I don't know what receiver you can pick up as of right now. I don't know what receiver you can do. But Patrick, they'll find a way to work it out. They'll find a way to win big games when they need to win big games. They'll find a way to go deep in the playoffs. But it definitely could be an issue in the playoff. It wasn't just the receivers. Travis Kelce also dropped a big pass on third down as well. He also fumbled the ball. So the biggest play was Valdez-Scantling dropping the ball. Even on that 4th down and 25, when you look at the replay, you can also see that Patrick Mahomes put that ball right there. And Justin Watson should have caught it. So it wasn't just, the receiver. It was Kelce fumbling the football, like I said, at the goal line. He also dropped the pass on third down. It was everybody dropping the balls. And again, I just thought the Chiefs made a lot of critical mistakes in this game. But the Eagles, when you're in a game like that, and we are a very good football team like the Eagles, you're gonna find a way to win those games, and they find a way to win those games. And I think the Chiefs will be fine. But like I said again, I don't think it's more them missing Tyreek Hill, like people saying they're missing Tyreek Hill. The biggest thing, they got a title up out of that. They traded Tyreek. They got a championship with Tyreek Hill. They won without him. So I don't think missing Tyreek Hill is a really issue, because if they were missing Tyreek Hill, if they haven't won a championship, you can actually say it. But due to the fact they won a title without him, you can't actually say that they missed Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill can go for 1,800 yards, but is that going to result in the Super Bowl for him? Got to look at it that way too.
All right, let me bring my guest up here. Y'all know him. We got my guy, Westside Media. Ern is in the building. What's going on, Ern?
Good afternoon, bro, and sis, and chat, and everybody. How y'all doing?
What's good, Ern?
What's going on with you, big bro? How you doing?
What's good, man? I'm great, man. How you doing?
Let's see, Andy Reid's face when he called Travis Kelce over to the sideline, said enough. Big Red was hot. Ern, what do you think about last night's game?
So I was watching you guys and watching the game. So halftime comes and I'm like just bummed out. I'm like, bro, it just doesn't look like it's me, the Eagles night. I don't see how they can really get anything going. I guess I fell asleep, and at halftime, like they just went back there and I don't know what they did, but they must have hit some I don't know, some 1,800 tequila or something came out. And I guess it was a whole nother team. I looked at the score and they ended up winning. I was like, oh snap, okay, good shit. I'm a Raider fan, so anytime y'all beat Kansas City is a good thing. On top of the Eagles being my second favorite team, you know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win.
They had a chance to go get D-Hop if they wanted to over the offseason, knowing that could have been a big target for them. D-Hop
Kansas City,
nothing that's thrown to him. He catch everything in sight. But they didn't. The defense really played well last night for Kansas City. Again, they got 5 sacks on Jalen Hurts. They pressured them. The offensive line looked suspect at times, but when they got in the groove, the tush push, nobody can stop it. 2 tush pushes. The second half, Eagles came along, and again, credit to Sean Desai. But if MVS would have caught that ball, because Roby got burnt, and I was like,
yes.
oh no. But Eagles are 9-1, and we are coming back home to go against the Bills, which I think that could be another. I think we can beat the Bills, but we'll talk about that when we get in the picks and prediction. And one more other question: are they missing Eric Bieniemy over Matt Nagy calling play? Well, Andy Reid calls the plays, even though Nagy's there. But we all know Andy Reid's calling plays. Are they missing Eric Bieniemy?
I want to say they're missing. Go ahead.
I just think it's more execution. I mean, the drop ball is not on the coaching staff. Drop ball. If you're out there dropping the ball, that's not on the coaching staff. That's on the players. If you're out there not executing the play, like the plays are there, they're not catching the ball. That's not on the coaching staff. That's on the actual receiver. They got to make those plays. Those balls are right there in their hand. And Eric Bieniemy is 4-6. He's 4-6. Come on now. He's 4-6. He's 4-6. I mean, I blame that most of that. Watch the Commanders' defense though. That Commanders' defense is so secondary, so bad. But these are more on the players is dropping the ball. These are more on the play. Those are more on the players. You got to catch those passes. You got to catch those passes, man. The ball is hitting them right there in their hand. They got to make those plays. That's not on the coaching staff. That's not on the coaching staff at all. That's on the players.
All right, we do got some headlines. Michael Thomas is headed to the IR for the Saints. Also, Kaiser White.
Bro, Michael Thomas has been gone the whole season anyway. He's been missing in action the whole year. He's been on a milk carton. Where has Michael Thomas been? Somebody tell me. Sorry.
Then we got Joe Flacco. He signs with the Bears. Hold on 1 second. I gotta yell at my child.
What's going on, Chad? Like Vic said, talent is an issue. Like the drop passes is an issue for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's not the coaching staff. It's not the coaches. Not the coaches.
It's the same coaches.
Yeah, it's the same coaches outside of Eric Bieniemy. It's the same coaches. The players got to make those plays when they have an opportunity to make those plays.
Joe Flacco, he signs with the Browns. We all know Deshaun Watson's out for the year. DTR gets his first win last week. So, and then they got PJ Walker. So they get Joe Flacco. I guess if we want to sign Joe Flacco. Geno Smith, he's going to be questionable Thursday's game, but Kenneth Walker will be playing. Zach Wilson gets benched. You know it's bad when Zach Wilson gets benched for Doyle and they bring back Trevor Siemian, who was sitting on his damn couch.
Oh, Trevor Siemian.
You know that's bad. But Zach Wilson gets benched. He deserved to get benched. We're going to talk about this later on in the show, but that was the headline there. Jimmy Johnson finally gets inducted into the Dallas Ring of Honor. I don't know what the hell took Jerry so long, but okay, y'all. Knowing that man gave y'all Super Bowl rings and y'all just now putting him in? Okay, Jerry.
You know, Jerry petty like that, though.
Matt Canada. I know Pittsburgh's fans are ecstatic right now. Matt Canada gets the boot. Donte, was that coming?
Was that coming? Well, they've been calling for Matt Canada head since they got their ass whooped by my Texans. They've been doing that. They've been doing that same calling for his head since they lost my Houston Texans. Yeah, that was coming. That was coming a long time away. But also, you know, like Matt Canada, how good is Kenny Pickett? We don't know how good Kenny Pickett is. Maybe if it's if Kenny Pickett can be something, is it Matt? It will. Maybe you fought Matt Canada for that, or maybe. If Matt Canada is gone, Kenny Pickett, you're still not seeing the same stuff by Kenny Pickett. Maybe it's just Kenny Pickett, not just being a good quarterback. But I can only determine that down the road if how Kenny Pickett will play. But yeah, a lot of the blame is on a lot of issues is on Matt Canada. So if all those Pittsburgh fans believing that Matt Canada was the issue, and not more than one Pittsburgh fans coming out saying that everybody. The analysis and all that, the analysts, the coaching staffs, the Pittsburgh fan base, then you got to believe that. You got to take in fault. You got to take that down. You got to believe that.
And the Colts, they get released Shaq Leonard today. Was you surprised about that move?
The Colts, Shaq Leonard, linebacker.
Yeah, the Pro Bowl linebacker that they used to have. That they had.
They just outright released him. Was it an injury? Is it an injury thing?
I mean, he was injured a little bit, but he's been playing. That's Jim Irsay for you.
I would normally say Raiders go ahead and grab him up, but you know we just picked up Jalen Smith, and our linebackers are playing like lightweight decent. This Robert Spillane dude, he's playing nice. So I don't know. Let somebody grab him up. That's gonna do something with him.
Yeah.
Those were your Hufanga for the Niners. That was a blow. He's going to be out for the year with a torn ACL. He was a big key in that 49ers defense as well. So he's done for the year. Hate to see that.
Yeah, that's a big piece for them.
Yeah, Hufanga was that I called him Palomalu Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
I
agree.
Aaron Rodgers, he's jogging now. He eyes practice in 2 weeks. Aaron Rodgers might as well stay out. There's no point of you coming back. Mekhi Becton is hurt again. That offensive line is trash. Like, Mekhi Becton can't stay healthy. The Jets might as well move on from him, in my opinion. He's never played the full season. Aaron Jones has an MCL sprain. So he's not going to be that it's not nothing serious. Then you got Cooper Kupp, he's day-to-day with a hamstring. And Damian, I swear for beans, we've been going at it all damn day. Matt, he does not deserve to be fired, dumbass. Like, why would you fire Mike Tomlin?
The Steelers don't work like that. The Steelers don't fire head coaches all like that. You got to like really, really be a bad head coach. They've only had, 3 head coaches in their history?
Yes, 3 head coaches in their history.
In 30 years, they had 3 head coaches. They had 6 championships. They had three head coaches. Mike Tomlin, one of those coaches that deserved to go out on his own. That actually deserved to go out on his own. How many times you can have consistency in an organization? 3, you have no out of all the time this man has coached Pittsburgh. This man have never had a losing season.
He thought he was going to have a losing season last year. He ended up having a good season last year. So he went 8-9.
That's one of the better coaches in the league. There's no way they're firing him unless he goes like 2-15 or something.
Even if he goes 2-15, they still wouldn't boot him. Okay, Tomlin just had a bad year. Even if he goes 0-17, they still not firing him. So
that's a real leader of men.
Blasphemous right there. Yep. Talking about fired Tomlin because he hired Matt Canada. Get out of here. But anyway, Coach. Oh, and Justin Jefferson said he don't care about your fantasy. He wants to come back when he's completely healthy, and that's his decision. So he told y'all he's on my fantasy, but I ain't complaining about it. I got other playmakers. But he wants to come. His health is priority, especially with a hamstring. You know, them hamstring injuries is tricky. So you definitely want to be back and able to come back. Coach, who is on your list today?
Well, I keep like I said.
Hold up. What has Chicago done, Damian? What have they done? What have Chicago done? It's all about the coaching and the organization. This is why you would never be a GM, because you would be in cap hell.
You tell me what have the Bulls done, and what have the Chicago Bears done, what have the White Sox done? You tell them, you say, what have they done? What have they done? Instead of what about your coaching over there? What about your coaching? What about your coaching over there?
Okay, streaks don't mean playoffs, but tell your team to get there first.
Can y'all get to the playoffs? Can you get to the playoffs? Can you have a damn winning season?
You can't say nothing about playoffs if you haven't been there.
Yeah, you can't say nothing about it. They've been to the playoffs recently. Have y'all been to the playoffs? Y'all haven't been there.
He's quick to worry about another team besides his own, knowing they poop. But you want to talk about playoffs and stuff. So your main goal is to continue to getting better. So if you keep making it to the playoffs year after year, okay, we didn't have the right pieces to keep going forward. You want to get to the playoffs. You don't want to be having every year draft pick at number 2 and still don't get better each year. Make it make sense. Y'all been in the top 10.
Y'all got 2 first-round picks right now. You need to be worried about that. Y'all got 2 of the top 5 picks right now. And you want to talk about somebody can't even make the playoffs and not winning. Is y'all winning? Hell no, y'all not winning. Y'all ain't even close to winning.
Make it make sense. Every year you're not supposed to be in the top 10 draft picks and don't improve and get better each year. Each year, year after year, y'all find yourself in the top 10 when it comes to drafting. This is y'all second time actually getting a draft pick in the first round, because the Bears never get some draft pick in the first round. So
Damian came out swinging sticks and got hit with a bat. God damn.
Here we go. Cause no, I'm tired of this blasphemous stuff. Anyway, Coach, who number one on your damn list, man?
So we gonna start with number 5. We gonna start with some college football, and a team that got a big win this week, got a statement win, I believe, against Tennessee this weekend. When everybody was questioning them, they're not gonna win a national title. Is they gonna be very good? Well, we just found out about beating Tennessee, in which is I'm not a big Joe Milton fan at all. Carson Beck from Georgia, the quarterback from Georgia at number 5. 24 of 30, 208, 98 yards and 3 touchdowns. Played a really good game against a very good ranked Tennessee team. He's been really good. Number 4, we got college basketball. Kansas, the number 1 ranked team in college basketball, men's. Hunter, the transfer from Michigan to Kansas. Hunter Dickinson had a big night last night, 31 and 11 last night for the Kansas Jayhawks. Also, now I didn't put this girl on here the last 2 times I started my list of this, but again, Caitlin Clark, you knew at some point she was gonna come on this list. You knew it. I just didn't put her on because again, she's the type of player that can make the list every single week. Y'all don't know who Caitlin Clark is? A women's basketball college. I already said it. She's a Steph Curry of women's basketball. The girl can move around, shoot off the dribble. She can shoot from the logo. She can dribble. She can pass. She can rebound. Basically, can do it all. Play defense. She can do it all. And people is gonna be looking for her services in the WNBA draft. She is gonna end up being the number 1 pick. 35 points, 10 assists. She had also 6 rebounds. Caitlin Clark, the female Steph Curry of the college basketball women's ladies. And you got at number 2, I got my boy Tank Dell. 8 catches, 149 yards, 1 touchdown. He sets the Houston Texans franchise record with most touchdowns as a rookie with 6. That's the most touchdowns in franchise record as a rookie with 6. Him and CJ Stroud
ain't even over.
Yep. Yep. And he's already got that. He's already got both the season franchise record with 6, so he deserves consideration. And the number 1, Jason Tatum in the loss. Dropped a 45-piece nugget on the Charlotte Hornets. And the Charlotte Hornets are so bad, but they end up beating the Celtics by 3 points. 45.6 assists and 13 rebounds. That is coach's list of the weekend. This weekend, Jason Tatum is the number 1.
Even they show up all on the internet. They're like, "Oh, Melo Ball crossed up Drew Holiday." First off, Melo, you pushed off, and then he tripped over your feet. That don't count. That's not a true.
Hey,
that's not a true
yo, Melo had a dope ass assist that behind the back like that. That thing was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mo.
Yeah, Melo need to get out of Charlotte, man. But anyway,
yeah.
So we're gonna go right on into this right here. We already seen 2 coaches gone, but is it time for some more to go? So on this week's episode of Who's on the hot seat? Who is burning right now? Donte. Who's on the hot seat?
In the NFL?
Yes.
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley stay on the hot seat, bro. He's been on the hot seat for a year.
He should have been fired after that playoff game. He should have been fired.
He should have been fired last week.
I will say, like I said, I know they said this man's job safe, but I would say Arthur Smith should be on the hot seat for the Atlanta Falcons. He should be there. That ass should be warming up. But other than you have Ron Rivera, definitely, I think he's definitely going to be gone after this year. I think they're going to push him out the door. Bill Belichick, I got a feeling he's going to be gone after this season. Yeah. It's a rumor that he's already got a team that he already has.
Chargers.
And I think he should be actually on the hot seat as well. Those are the 3 coaches. Mike McCarthy, don't be if they lose out in the first round or don't advance to the NFC Championship, that could be another one on the hot seat for the Dallas Cowboys. And Robert Saleh, I'm kind of iffy on him about him. With the Jet situation, I don't know if he's gonna be on the hot seat. But he stayed too long. He stayed too long with Zach Wilson. He trusted Zach Wilson too much. But at the end of the day, I don't want to do that to Robert Saleh because you have no better options at the quarterback position. What better option did you have at quarterback? I mean, you could argue at the trade deadline, you could have went out and got a Josh Dobbs right now, who's doing a really good job in Minnesota. But those are the coaches I got on the hot seat. Brian Daboll, I don't think he's on the hot seat due to the fact he made the playoffs in the second round last year when he wasn't supposed to be making the playoffs. I think he's due for one more year. They got to get the quarterback situation right. They got to get the quarterback. The Giants got to get a quarterback. Daniel, you cannot go into the regular season next year with Tommy DeVito as your starting quarterback and Tyrod Taylor. You got to do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if Gannon be on the hot seat, but I don't believe I think he deserves another year because the Cardinals have played hard for him. The Cardinals have played really good football for him. They're just not talented enough. They're just not good enough.
How about Nathaniel Hackett?
Nathaniel Hackett? Oh, he's an offensive coordinator.
I know, but Matt Canada got fired.
I believe if you're going to fire somebody, they're going to fire Saleh. I believe they fire Saleh if they're going to fire somebody else. And then
the problem with the Jets is not their offensive coordinator to me. It's just injuries. They put all their eggs in one basket with Aaron Rodgers, and he got injured, and they had no backup plan. I think that's their biggest downfall.
Aaron Rodgers flat out came out and said he's what's going on East Coast. He said it's not a Hackett issue. It's there's no talent and they're not performing. A-Rod, he came out and said that he feels bad for Zach Wilson that he didn't get to sit because he was supposed to sit behind Aaron Rodgers this year. Would you put Sean McDermott in the mix if the Bills don't make the playoffs? Do you think McDermott's job? Not saying he won't get fired, but his seat might be heating up a little bit.
I think his seat heats up, but I think before you fire him, the first thing that the owner needs to do or the GM needs to do is sit down with Stephon Diggs and find out what's going to make him happy. If he wants the coach gone and then he's not putting up the numbers, like the results, then yeah, that's something you have to examine. But if you want to keep Stephon Diggs, you got to find out what's going to make him happy. Sorry.
No, you good.
Frank Wright, Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay. We didn't say Matt Eberflus. He should be on.
Yeah, I did forget about him. I did forget about him too.
McVay? You think so?
I don't know. I think McVay will lay it down before they fire him though. The Rams I didn't have them as too big of expectations anyway. That we already knew the type of team they were going to end up to be, where they were going to end up being a great team. I think he will be rumored to be gone. I think he will be gone anyway. If he's going to leave, he's going to go on his own. But it wouldn't shock me if they fired him. If they fired him either. But Matt Eberflus, I think he will be gone after this season. He definitely will be gone after this season. And I think Stephon Diggs, I think it's the last ride for the Buffalo Bills. I really do. This is the last ride for the Buffalo Bills. It's the last ride for the Buffalo Bills. If they don't do nothing or make the playoffs, I think they're gonna blow it up. I really do. I think they're gonna find a way to get rid of trade Stephon Diggs trade Stephon Diggs. I think they're gonna blow it up. It makes me believe they're gonna blow it up. And they felt it against the Jets this weekend. I said Rivera already.
Yeah, we said Rivera. What about I've seen it, but I'm not saying it. But what about Mike Vrabel?
Vrabel, Tennessee. They're not really doing much, but they're not. Are they super underachieving?
I mean, I think Vrabel's job is intact. I don't think he should be on the hot seat. I mean, they got a rookie QB, and Mike Vrabel hasn't had any issues in Tennessee. So I mean, I think Vrabel's job is secure for right now.
I think Vrabel's good.
No, but definitely Staley, Eberflus, them two is next. If Baltimore beats the Chargers, which I think they will, leave his ass either in LA or Baltimore.
I don't see why, what? The narrative, I don't see why people say if I say like when I say fire Arthur Smith should be fired, I mean he should be fired. Like, it's no such things that you can't fire a fucking coach in the regular season. Yes, you could. Why you can't? You see, Josh McDaniels got fired fucking 1:00 in the morning after the Lions game. Why the fuck you can't fire a coach? Why the fuck you can't do it? I don't understand that now. We can't fire a coach in midseason. Yes, the hell you can. Yes, the hell you can. Brandon Staley should be fired.
The Raiders.
Arthur Smith should be fired. Robert Beard, damn sure gonna be fired. Should be fired. Why the hell you can't fire a coach midseason? Yes, the fuck you can. You can't do that.
Hey, you know what? You know what I think's gonna happen with the Bears? I think Harbaugh's coming back to NFL coaching. I think the Raiders are keeping the AP, and Harbaugh's going to be available. I think that'd be the perfect fit for them. That's a perfect fit for both of them. Perfect fit for Harbaugh and the Bears. He completely changed that culture and be a god in Chicago again.
Why the hell you can't make changes in the regular season? I've seen too many people make changes. James Harden got traded at 12:00 in the morning on my time.
No, he didn't. 2:30.
It was 12. It was 12:00 for me when he got traded. But
he remembers to the minute.
Josh McDaniels got fired at 1:00, right? Got fired at 1:00. Come on now.
Yeah.
Can you not make an in-season fire? Yes, you could. You could do that.
He said, "Why can't you?"
McDaniels should have been fired last year.
Why can't you? But what's going on, y'all? All in the chat. I appreciate y'all getting. We are live on the Sports Wave Network, Coach Donte's channel, my channel as well, and we got Earn in the building. So thank you to his followers as well. That is in here. Damian said he wants Rich Bisaccia over Harbaugh.
Somebody that the Raiders should have killed.
Rich Bisaccia is a leader of men, bro. That's what you need to be an NFL coach. It's not about the X's and the O's. It's can you motivate a team to run through a wall?
Yep.
You got coordinators for X's and O's.
But you know what I was told? I was told that he wasn't head coach material. Well, all through that turmoil that they went through, and they still were able to make the playoffs. We still were able to make the playoffs. Why is he not a leader of men? Why he can't be a head coach? D'Amico Ryans is nothing but a defensive coordinator. That's why you got offensive coordinators, special teams coordinators. That's why you got all these coordinators to handle your due diligence. And you focus on being a head coach. You focus on just being a head coach and running the team all right. I thought they should have kept Rich Bisaccia. I thought they should have kept him. I thought he turned that team around.
And hiring Josh McDaniels set us back 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
Ran Carr
just like I said it would.
Ran Carr out of there, everything. But we got the Cleveland Browns. Their defense still good enough to get them into the playoffs. Coach?
Yeah. I think that defense is very good enough to get them in the playoffs. What kind of consistency you going to get at the quarterback position with Dorian Thompson-Robinson? I think that's what it boiled down to. I like their defense. Their defense is going to be able to keep them in the game. In games, it's going to be weeks that they don't score many points at all. They don't score many points, but that defense keeps them in a lot of games. Denzel Ward is one of the top corners in the league. You got Myles Garrett, who's competing for defensive player of the year. I believe that defense is very good. But can you get some consistency on the offensive side? I believe their defense is really good.
I think Cleveland's defense can get them into the playoffs. The factor that a lot of people don't know about is this kid, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. A lot of people don't know about him. I watched him at UCLA. Mm-hmm. This kid plays with tremendous fucking heart. This guy plays like to the death. This guy, he's not going to quit on you. So, like, if they're in any kind of close game, I give them a fighter's chance in any game. I hope they don't, because if they do, then that's one more playoff spot that's taken up in the AFC, and my Raiders can't get in. But I think that defense and DTR are good enough to get them there. I think they're really, really missing Nick Chubb. They're missing Chubb more than they are Watson.
I don't know why Byron Leftwich ain't the offensive coordinator. I don't know why. I just really don't know why. I don't know.
If y'all not have yet seen the sliders by my boy East Coast Gridiron, he did do a full breakdown on the college quarterbacks. So make sure y'all check out his channel. Awesome stuff that he has over there. And he did do a full breakdown on DTR. Damien says, do y'all see any college coaches getting hired to replace these coaches that are on the hot seat in the NFL?
Harbaugh.
That's probably the only coach I can think of that come in the NFL and be successful as of right now. John
I mean, Harbaugh did have the stint with the Niners for a little bit. Did take him to the Super Bowl. I mean, so
Harbaugh is successful everywhere he goes as a coach. People like to just talk about his college coaching career at Michigan. People forget that he turned Stanford around, and that's what got him the head coaching job at San Francisco.
Yep.
That is a fact. So we all know Joe Burrow, he's done for the year. He said Jimbo Fisher, but you didn't hear that from me. I mean,
where's
look,
Jimbo Fisher at now?
Look, Jimbo can coach in the NFL and still be getting paid by Texas A&M. They know that man $76 million.
Hell no, Ryan Day. Hell no.
Not Ryan Day.
Hell no.
No. Ryan Day. I can't believe he said that.
I swear to God, I promise. Like I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna try to do this to my boy Ern. But I think Antonio Pierce. It depends on how the Raiders finish. I think he should be considered. It depends on how they finish, though. He should be considered. But if Ryan Day do come out and coach, decide to go to the NFL, that look like a Raiders hire all day long. I'm not gonna lie. Raiders for high top type of like that. But I hope Antonio Pierce can stay with that job. I hope he really does.
But they're saying that AP is getting the owners, like they really impressed. So Mark Davis finally is coming to his senses now. They might keep AP.
I like it. I would like it. I like it. I would like it. He keeps the job.
There's no more perfect matchup ever, bro. That's like an absolute perfect Raider hire. He's a Raider fan. He's got the West Coast culture. He knows the Raider culture. He's a Raider to the heart. The first time when he has an introductory press conference, as soon as he first started talking, 10 seconds into his press conference, I was like, yeah, that's him. That guy's different. That's the guy I want right there. I already want to run through a wall.
Appreciate you.
Hey, so shout out to A-Bomb. That's A-Bomb from Black Saturday. That's Ben's right-hand man. So he's giving a shout out to y'all. This is his first time seeing you guys.
Shout out to Raider Ben, man. Shout out to the homie Raider Ben, man.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Joe Burrow, we all know he's done for the year. Do you think the Bengals could get in possibly, or are they season flat out done?
What was the question again?
Joe Burrow, or the Bengals like totally done? Or
they're
they
toast.
Get in?
They're toast.
I think they are. And T. Higgins is going to be gone after this year. I think T. Higgins is the odd man out. He wants to go somewhere else and play. They're going to pay Jamar Chase his money. I think so. But, yeah, I think they're done.
Yeah,
Mo said he's toast.
Yeah, they're done. I have no confidence in that backup quarterback. I don't care how much confidence he has in himself. I have no confidence in him. And Joe Mixon can't really carry the team like that. Their offensive line isn't that great. Defense isn't like, I don't think they're atrocious, but they're not really anything to write home about. I don't see them making it in.
Damien's still stuck on Ryan Day, and why can't he make it to the NFL?
Your standard is to win a national fucking title. That's your standard as Ohio State. That's the standard as Ohio State, not just getting to the damn playoffs. Winning the damn title. Yep. Ryan Day has prevented that. That's not the Ohio State standard. So
they better beat Michigan.
Yep. So sit down over there and shut up and worry about the damn Chicago Bears. Worry about the Chicago Bears and the White Sox, who had a drunk person on their team leading them.
Oh.
But that's what Tony La Russa is a drunk.
Tony La Russa?
Yeah, he a drunk. That's what he is.
Hey, but he won my A's a championship, bro. So I'm like, hey, listen, I wish you wouldn't have said his name.
He's terrible. You know what,
Coach Donte could win a championship at Ohio State with the talent they got.
All
and the talent pool that they have every year.
This deserves a little something from Charles Barkley.
That's terrible.
A 2-pack of
the 49. 2 packs. Damn, not the same shelf as trash bags.
Damn. Damn. He's not even the glad bag.
Oh my God. Here we go with the narrative from the Jamie. I'm not even going to entertain it right now.
Harbaugh
49ers.
has no natty with Michigan, but he is
But,
okay.
but what does he do have?
Harbaugh has a
Does he have
proven
Super
track
Bowl?
record, bro.
Does he have a proven track record? Does he have a proven track record of getting the 49ers to the Super Bowl, though, in the NFL? Does he have
Colin Kaepernick.
Does he have a proven track record at Stanford of turning that program and beating USC when they were number one?
Yeah.
With Richard Sherman making a big catch to keep alive.
That was the Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart Trojans, bro. National championship Trojans.
Damien wouldn't know nothing about that though. 49ers. Have they already wrapped up the NFC West?
The Rams ain't messing with him. The Cardinals ain't messing with him. The Seahawks is the closest thing. Seahawks are without Geno. I think the 49ers had that division wrapped up before the season started, in my opinion.
I already had picked them to win the division, but I think they got it wrapped up due to the fact that Geno Smith is hurt right now. But yeah, I think they won. It's safe to say, yeah.
Knowing that Matt Canada got fired, but we all know how Najee Harris hasn't been really playing that great. But Jaylen Warren, these last couple games, has been on fire. Do you think Jaylen Warren will start over Najee Harris? Coach?
Well, that's a tough one.
I think he should. I like the way it's going right now. Jaylen Warren is winning. Right now is getting most of the carries. He's being productive. Why not? Same situation as Devin Singletary with my Houston Texans. Damian Pierce has been out. Devin Singletary has been on fucking fire. Why not let him start? Be the main back and Damian Pierce play behind him? Same thing with Najee Harris. Why not let Najee Harris play behind Jaylen Warren? But again, we don't know if Najee Harris wants that, but he's been struggling. Jaylen Warren has been a better ball carrier so far.
You know what? I think Jaylen Warren is more effective in the passing game, which makes him more versatile. Let Najee come off the bench and play like in the second half when everybody's worn down. He's more of a power style of back. I think that would be a more effective game plan.
Yep.
Zach Wilson. Dumpster fire over there with Zach Wilson. You actually feel bad for him.
Hey, what have I been saying? What have we been saying about the Bills? They don't run the ball. James Cook is third in the league in rushing. It's not the problem. They don't have to run it back. They have to run it back. They don't run it. James Cook is third in the league in rushing. It's third in the league.
I love Singletary when he's with the
Bills. They got a top 5 running backs. They got a top 5 running back, and they got one of the best receiving tandems in the game, and a cannon at quarterback. And how's Dawson Knox doing at tight end? They have a hell of an offense. Why? I don't understand what's going on there.
Yep.
Zach Wilson almost feel bad for him. I mean, maybe. Well, the Jets was always QB purgatory. Sam Darnold. Who else has been through there? Zach Wilson. You had was the last good one that took the Jets to the AFC Championship game. Mark Sanchez. Yes, I'm going back that far. He is now demoted to third string. Is it time for Robert Saleh to stop? Not saying defending him, but saying, okay, you got to bench him now. The Jets won't see the playoffs. So you just let Tim Doyle run it and play out the rest of the year, or are we going to see Trevor Siemian too?
I think they're in a similar situation like the Raiders. Throw the rookie out there and see what you got. If he ain't it, then you know you got to grab somebody in the draft. And if he is it, then you know that and you can just address somewhere else. I mean, they really have no choice. That's their best option. That's their only option, honestly.
You can't just keep going from quarterback to quarterback to quarterback. You got to figure out an identity. You just got to figure it out. So let him play, see what he got, like Aaron said, and then you move on from that. Then I'll say if it's a quarterback in reach in the draft, you draft that quarterback. That's just is what it is. You just want to always see what your young guy got. You want to see what he got. You don't want to. I know Trevor Siemian has the most experience, but you don't want the team to keep flopping from quarterback to quarterback and seeing a different quarter. Nah, you don't. That's too much. That's too much of that.
Mo said time to go to the wishbone.
Yeah.
All right, not the Raiders, the Broncos. They've actually been on a little winning streak. They've been on a little
four-game winning
streak. So who deserves this? Who deserves the credit for this turnaround? Is it Peyton or is it Russell? Last name Wilson.
It's a combination of both, but I say 60%. 60. It's a little bit more Sean Payton than it is Russell Wilson, but it's definitely Sean Payton because he knows what it takes to win a championship, and he come in there and changing the culture. This is his first year there. Imagine what he's going to be like in 2 more years. I'm kind of worried because they're in our division.
Coach, what do you think? Is it more Sean Payton or is it Russ?
Like I say, I think I'm gonna go with a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both, but you can always credit the coaching because Sean Payton is a type of coach, that'll tell it how it is, that'll tell it how it feels, that will hold guys accountable because he's been in the league so long, he's won a championship. But you can also kudos to Russ because he's playing better football. When your quarterback playing better football, making good decisions, everything goes well with the team. Cortland Sutton has been making plays in the passing game as well. So you got to give a notch to both of them. But Russell Wilson, for me, him is not making so much bad decisions, is not turning over the ball, keeping the ball together, keeping the team in the game. Not turning when you're not turning the ball over, you give that defense an opportunity. I think that defense has gotten better ever since they got that 72-point whooping put on them in Miami. But I think the team definitely responded to Sean Payton comments after that game, and you just got to give credit to a little bit of both.
No, most definitely. I think it's a little bit of both. The offense is settling down. They're actually looking good. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, they're getting the running game going with Javonte Williams. McLaughlin is running too. The defense, Patrick Surtain and those boys getting it done. And Russ looks like Russ, the Russ that we know. He takes when he don't see nothing, he can't throw. What he do? He uses his legs. So he just don't stay in the pocket and throw. He's going to take off too. So Russ is back looking like Russ. So let's see if they can keep this momentum going and see how far that takes them. The Bills.
Listen, Russ making the same kind of plays that he was making in Seattle, those scramble plays where he throws the deep bombs for the completions. The same type of thing he was doing in Seattle, he's doing in Denver.
The Bills. They beat up on who did they play? I forget who the Bills played. Just
Packers.
Are they back on track because they beat up a lonely team, or do this not impress y'all?
Say who?
The Bills. Are they back on track?
No, that don't impress. It don't impress me. If they beat the Eagles, then
they beat the Jets. It was the Jets.
The Jets? You said the Jets?
They beat the Jets.
I said if they beat the Eagles. If they beat the Eagles.
Right. They smoked the Jets 32-6.
Yeah, they smoked the Jets, but we knew their offense wasn't going to score. We knew their offense can't score. The Eagles, that Eagles game, if they can do that versus the Eagles, which they're not going to do that, if they can find a way to win that game, then I can say that. But we knew the Jets offense can't score points. We knew that defense is going to get tired. And I feel bad for that damn defense, that they got to sit on the field so long because their offense so inept. And Allen Lazard has to be the biggest free agent bust for the New York Jets. He has done absolutely nothing. But you can blame it. You can try to blame it on Zach Wilson as well, not being bad at quarterback. But other than that, again, I gotta wait till I see them versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I gotta wait to see that versus the Philadelphia
Eagles. The Bills are done, bro. I'm looking at their schedule right now. They just played the Jets. Next day, it's playing at Eagles, then at Chiefs, then versus Cowboys, then at Chargers versus Patriots, and they finish at Dolphins. They're not making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 6-5 now. And I can see another 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see another 4 losses on their record. That's going to put them at 8-9.
Well, I got a question for Damian about Russell Wilson. So 19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's not helping the Broncos, right? That ain't helping the Broncos. 19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's not helping the Broncos.
Not Russ or Peyton. Damian, come on, bro. You know better than that.
That's not helping the Broncos. 19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's not helping the Broncos.
All right, Gino's playing. Okay.
You said Damon's always on crack. God damn.
What's going on, Victoria?
Victoria, what's up?
Oh,
hey, Victoria, how you doing?
He said the defense, but the defense don't play offense. You still need offense to score, Damien. The offense got to score points. You can have a banging defense all you want to, but if your offense don't score, guess what? You're losing. If the defense can keep you in it. If you score 7 points and the other team has 14, guess what? You lost. You lost.
Yep. The defense can keep you in it, but the offense has to score too. They have to do their part.
Yep.
You can have the number one defense. They can keep you in games. They can keep you honest of like, all right, the offense got a chance. But if your offense ain't scoring, you're losing. Well, just like that, you don't believe in Russ or Peyton, okay, but they got a better record than who. Oh, you're Bears. That's sad. Everybody got a better record than the Bears. Russell Wilson is doing enough to win games and not to lose in facts.
The Bears are so bad they're going to have the number 1 and number 2 pick this year.
Y'all got 2 of the top 5 picks and you still up in here talking. And you got 2 of the top in the
draft. Talked about Brandon Staley being on the hot list, on the hot seat. He should have been going last week. Dallas. I told y'all it's not a show if we're not talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas. They are, winning games, but the last 3 games they played was the Panthers, the Little League team, the Giants, the Little League team, and then they got the Commanders this week. They all hyped. Oh, Dak did this. The Little Giants. Are y'all impressed with what Dallas is doing?
I mean, they're 7-3. Let's see. They've beat the Giants, the Jets, the Patriots, the Chargers, the Rams, the Giants, and every team that they beat has been a bum team. They haven't beat anybody formidable except the Chargers, and they're halfway formidable. And then when they lost to the Cardinals 28-16, bro. And the Niners smoked them 42-10. The Eagles,
but no Cowboys fan want to talk about the 49ers butt kicking.
Oh, they smoked them, bro.
See? Cool. Talking about some move on. See? Cowboys fan. Just like
Cowboy fans don't want to talk about Cowboys?
Skip Bayless. That's crazy. He's so delusional, it's not even funny. Keyshawn Johnson asked him if the Eagles are so bad, if y'all are so better than the Eagles, how come they're 9-1? And he could not answer. He could not answer it.
You should be scared of
the Cowboys always do the least with more. That like every year. They're super talented and always underachieve. It's amazing.
All right, so you said if the offense needs to score, why wasn't the Vikings in the first half and in the third quarter? What are you talking about?
You see what you're saying? You don't even know how to type. You don't make goddamn sense. Who led the team down there for a game-winning touchdown? Who threw the game-winning touchdown? Who threw the game-winning touchdown? Who led the team down there when it mattered the most? Yes, the defense did their part, but who won them the game? Was it Russell Wilson or was it the defense? Defense won them the game, but who got them the game-winning score? Who pushed the team down the field?
It was Russ.
I'll wait.
Speaking of Minnesota.
That's Russell's track record. That's what he does.
Speaking of Minnesota, Josh Dobbs, they did lose to Denver, but he still is playing well. Can Josh Dobbs get Minnesota into the playoffs at least?
Let me take a look at something real quick before I answer that. Go ahead, Coach.
I can say they make a wild card spot. I say they make it through the wild card. I think Detroit win that division. I think they got an opportunity for a wild card spot.
So their upcoming schedule is versus the Bears.
Win.
Versus Bears, at Raiders, at Bengals, versus Lions, versus Packers, at Lions. So they're probably going to lose at Lions, and they'll probably win the rest. I think they can make it in. Their current record is 6-5.
Yep.
So I only see them losing 2 more games. I think they're going to beat the Bears, and that Raiders one, I want to say we're going to win that. But Josh Dobbs is playing excellent. I don't know. We have to see how that one shakes out. They're going to beat the Bengals. They're going to beat the Packers, but I have them losing those 2 to the Lions. So that puts them at 7 losses, 10-7.
Is Josh Dobbs pretty much playing for a starting role somewhere else? We all know Kurt probably be back next season. See what Minnesota does, or do Minnesota try to keep him, or does Dobbs go somewhere else?
I think you've seen Kirk Cousins' ceiling. I think they need to hold on to Dobbs and get younger and more dynamic.
I think he deserves a chance to start in the NFL. But the way this NFL is, I think a lot of teams gonna see him more as a backup than a starter. But it depends on what Minnesota do with Kirk Cousins too, though. If they don't bring back Kirk Cousins, I think Josh Dobbs' best opportunity is there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! God help us all.
Damian, he already answered that, bro. Okay, so what? Russ got the game-winning touchdown. That's cool, but who got the Broncos making the comeback? Was it Russ or the defense? The defense kept them in position to make the comeback, and Russell finished off the comeback. You get it?
But all that matters to you was the defense, and Russ didn't play no part of that. That's all that matters to you. For speaking of someone who's been a part of a losing organization for so goddamn long.
So he's saying if it wasn't for the defense, the Broncos wouldn't have won the game.
That's true. But it's also, if it weren't for Russell Wilson, they wouldn't have won the game neither. It's not a competition. It's not either or. It's both of them going hand in hand.
If Russell Wilson didn't lead them to that comeback, you'll be shitting on him even more.
Fact. So if Russ would have lost, we wouldn't be talking about this.
You're just looking for an excuse. You're just looking for something. That's all. You just look for something. That's all you're doing.
Let me see who stood out last week. To me, of course, you had of course, CJ Stroud, Tank Dell, the Jaguars. They finally won a game and beat the Titans. Trevor Lawrence, okay. 24-32, 262, and 2 tubs. Calvin Ridley had a breakout game, 7 catches, 103 yards, and 2 tubs. The Lions should not have won this game, but you know who choked? The Bears.
Surprise, surprise.
The Commanders surprised me. They sacked DeVito 9 times, and y'all still lost? 9 times. The Seahawks kicker sold. All he had to do was make the field goal, and they would have won. And then you had the Broncos. All right, let's go to week 12. Week 12. Picks and predictions. Thursday. Make sure after you eat your turkey or while you are getting prepared, when your mama and them kick you out the kitchen for not eating, you know who you can watch until the food gets done? My guy, Coach Donte, because he will be doing all 3 of your Thanksgiving games. So make sure y'all tune into the channel. And Coach Donte will be calling all these games. Hopefully it ain't no mercy rule with none of these, but we got the Packers and the Lions. Who y'all got?
That's a no-brainer, bro. I have the Lions by 13 points.
I got the Lions winning.
Also go Lions here. It's possible that if the Eagles down the stretch loses any games, the Lions could take over and be number 1 seed. We got the Cowboys and the Commanders.
Cowboys. The way the Commanders look, I just can't. The way the Commanders look.
But if the Commanders win, Cowboys fans, be ready for me. That's all I got to say.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, bro. I took the Commanders last week. I'm going Commanders
You're gonna do
again
it.
this week. I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah,
doing it. I'm going Commanders on Thanksgiving with the upset and the slap in the face, and they're gonna slap the Cowboys in the face and pee on their boots in an upset win on Thanksgiving.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna go with Dallas. In Dallas. No, are they in Dallas? Are they in FedEx Field? Are they in
It's
Dallas?
usually in
Yeah,
Dallas on
they're in
Thanksgiving.
Dallas. At least they got hot water in Dallas. Unlike FedEx Field last week, the players couldn't take no shower. What type of mess? Come on, Josh Harris, get your team together, and especially the facilities. How y'all not have
That
no hot water?
raggedy shit.
You got the 49ers and the Seahawks. Got a division game here.
I'm picking the 49ers.
Man. I live in the Bay Area, and everybody out here is 49er fans, and my Raiders, we just get shit on by these 49er fans all the time. So it's almost against my religion to take the 49ers, but I would be a damn fool if I didn't. So I'm going 49ers, bro. I'm the team from Santa Clara.
Ain't nobody watching this Black Friday game. The Dolphins and the Jets. The Sea Chickens.
Hey, have you ever seen a pit bull fight at a Chihuahua?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that Miami.
Are we all taking the consensus here and going Miami?
Pass.
Yep. All right, let me get to the Sunday games. Not many games on Sunday, because 3 are playing on Thursday. But we got the Bills and them Eagles. And the Eagles and the Kelly Greens this week. Who y'all got?
The Eagles at home.
That's a no-brainer. Eagles by 10.
All right, definitely taking the Birds here. Steelers and Bengals. New OC is in action this week. Can he get the Pittsburgh Steelers back on track? Hopefully he involves George Pickens.
I'm going to go with the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Steelers just because I feel like this is the battle of two ugly teams. It's going to be an ugly game, but I think the Bengals are worse off, so I'm going Steelers as well.
Jacksonville and the Houston Texans. We got an AFC South division game. And I believe would this be for first place, Donte?
If the Texans win, yep, it'll be for first place. It's basically for the AFC South, yeah.
Who you got?
Well,
easy.
I'm going for the Jacksonville Jaguars because I got a split. That's the only reason. I got the split. I had to split, so I got to be fair and stay up on my word. I got the split. I got the split.
All right, you got the Jags. Aaron, who you got?
I'm going Texans, bro. What?
I picked my early predictions. I picked them to be a split. I picked it to be a split, so I'm gonna stand on my word and go split right there.
Nah, bro. We go with them, but we going with the boys from Texas with them nice.
Hey, we win. Nice. I love it. I love it. Trust me.
I'm taking the team with the nice shiny red helmets, bro. I like that roster. I like that uniform change that you guys did with the red helmets. That looks fresh. Way better than the blue helmets.
We got the Tampa Bay Bucks going up against the Colts.
Tampa Bay Bucks going against the Colts. I'm going for the Colts. I got the Colts.
Uncle Rico.
They got Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico versus Baker Mayfield. Where's the game at?
That's in Indianapolis, I believe.
Indy.
Indoors. I'm going with the pewter Pirates. I'm going with Tampa.
I'm gonna take the Colts. Oh God. You got the Saints and the Falcons. I'm taking the Saints. The Saints better not sell me because I'm not picking the Falcons no more.
Man, Derek Carr, bro. Derek Carr played for the Saints. I'm rocking with DC, bro. Saints.
Go. Donte.
Say who? I'm going for the Saints. I got the Saints. I have the Saints winning this game.
And they got Atlanta about 1.5. Patriots and the Giants.
Shit.
Oh my God. So we got the shit bowl, huh?
There it is, right there.
The 2-8 Patriots versus the 3-8 Giants.
Where's it at?
MetLife
in New York.
I'm going Mac Jones, mac and cheese. Mac, it's Thanksgiving, bro. Everybody have mac and cheese around this time. We gotta go. I'm going Mac Jones. He got to have a big game, bro. I mean, like he's due. I mean, if anybody's due, he's due.
So we might see Jameis. Oh boy.
God damn, not Jameis trash ass.
Don't do it.
Jameis gonna get you 2 touchdowns, but he's gonna get you 2 picks as well.
You might as well have Taysom Hill start.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I'm gonna take the Patriots.
I'm gonna take the Giants. I'm gonna take. You know
what? I'm gonna take the Giants. They got a good defense, sort of.
I'm gonna take Tommy DeVito. I don't want to take Tommy DeVito, but I'll take him the way to
Danny DeVito, Tommy DeVito. We're gonna take the Giants to win this game. The 1-9 Panthers versus the Tennessee Titans.
Oh my goodness.
I'm taking the Titans.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Levis this week.
Yeah, I just feel like the Titans have Derrick Henry could break out at any moment. So yeah, he can have a big game at any time. And I don't feel like there's anybody on the Panthers that can do that. So yeah.
Not Miles Sanders.
I don't think so.
I actually feel bad for Bryce.
Yeah.
Cardinals and the Rams.
Cardinals look better with Kyler Murray in the lineup, but I'm gonna take the Rams. But the Cardinals look better with Kyler Murray playing. They look like a football team, like they can be something with him in the lineup. I'm going with but I'm taking the Rams.
With Cooper Kupp being like, on the injured list, whatever that may be, questionable or probable or whatever, it's not looking good. I'm going with the Cardinals because Kyler just seems like to rejuvenated and it's just a whole new fire that he's lit under that team. They just look completely different. Like Coach.
If Aaron Donald gets through that line like he did with Seattle and damn near killed Geno, what do you think he's going to do with Kyler Murray if he gets to him?
But Kyler got wheels to get away from him, though.
This is true.
If the Rams can get a push up the middle, you have an opportunity to get to Kyler Murray. But the way he runs around, that's hard to get to him, man. It really is. He don't just sit there in the pocket.
I'm thinking here. Cooper Kupp's day to day. You still got Puka Nacua, and you still got Tutu Atwell, who can catch as well. Oh, Jesus. Give me the Cardinals. We got the Browns and the Broncos.
You know what? I'm going for the Broncos. I think I'm taking the Broncos. I'm gonna take the red hot Broncos.
Got to ride with the hot hand.
My heart's telling me Browns because I need to see this Broncos winning streak stop, bro, because they're gonna take our playoff spot. But bruh, I just don't see the Browns pulling this off against them, even with DTR on that defense. Donkeys, man. Donkeys.
Oh, you taking the Donkeys? Oh, we're gonna have an angry Patrick Mahomes going up against your Raiders.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh man, Coach, go ahead.
Damn. You know what? It makes me believe I do want to take the Raiders so bad, but the Chiefs find a way to win each and every way against the Raiders, no matter what it is, and they always bounce back after a tough loss. So I gotta take Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. But like I said, I still think if the Raiders find a way to win, go 8-9 or go have a tie record or something like that, I think Antonio Pierce should be considered keeping the job, man. I think he should keep the job.
Where did it say Flacco starting? Because I didn't get that report.
All right, so this game,
Damien, don't be bringing up false information, Damien.
This game, I feel like our defense is going to be able to like slow them way down. You see what we just did to Miami's offense, and they were like the number one offense.
Damien said Raiders by 35.
I feel like we can slow down the offense. Our problem is we're not going to be able to score nothing, bro, because we're a one-dimensional team. We're a running team. Everybody knows fucking Aiden O'Connell has been exposed this past week. You got Devontae Adams like on 4 different plays, wide open, and you overthrow him every time. Now, what do you think these defenses are going to do? They're going to bite down. They're going to bite down and dare him to throw deep. So when they bite down, then what happens? It takes away your running game. It takes away your short passing game. I just don't feel like our young quarterback has the tools to be able to adjust to these things on the fly. Kansas City is a Super Bowl winning team. I would have to be a delusional Raider fan to take my team in this situation right here. So I'm going KC.
Up on KC as well. We got the Sunday night game in SoFi. Lamar Jackson going up against the Chargers. And if the Chargers win, Brandon Staley, do not go in that locker room. Fire him Herm Edwards style on the field. But I'm taking the Ravens here.
The Chargers ain't winning this game.
I'm going for the Ravens, which is why I'm going for the Ravens.
The Raiders ain't missing Darren Waller. What are you talking about?
Darren Waller's, how is he doing on the Giants? Absolutely.
But Darren Waller wasn't even playing for us when he was on the team. He was injured all the time. I'm not trying to shit on the dude, but Will is real.
That's how you know Damien don't be watching shit. He just be up here talking just to talk. That's how you know that. He just talk.
But I'm gonna go Baltimore here.
Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore.
Pizzle said he's a delusional Raider fan. Shout out to Pizzle.
And in the Monday night game, we got the Bears up against the Vikings. Give me Minnesota.
Do I really do? Oh my God, man.
Say it again.
We got the 6-5 Minnesota Vikings up against the 3-8 Bears. Well,
I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. You got Dobbs, you got a hot hand, versus the Bears, you got Justin Fields coming back, and he had a nice connection with DJ Moore, but that connection was broken by that injury. Justin Fields is just now getting back into rhythm. And is this game indoors or outside?
Inside.
Yeah. The Vikes are at home. Yep. Yeah, I got Dobbs and them boys. Without Justin Jefferson, I still think they got enough to beat the Bears.
The Bears ain't winning this game. I got Minnesota. Donte, you taking Minnesota?
Pass.
Oh, he's passing. And that is your NFL portion for the show. We got some NBA action. Got some NBA stuff going on. Are you concerned about the big three who really hasn't played much together? Bradley Beal is out. Booker and now Booker and KD's back to playing. Are you concerned for the Suns team?
I'm concerned they might actually get it together, bro. I need them to lose, bro. What? Yeah, if I'm a Suns fan, I'm concerned, especially with Bradley Beal. Not so much with KD, and not really so much with Booker, but like that. Yeah, with Bradley Beal, being that they have no DeAndre Ayton anymore, you definitely need your big three. So I'd be concerned about Beal.
Coach?
If I'm the Suns, I'll be concerned if they don't play on the court. That's pretty much the only concern for me. I'll be concerned if they don't play on the court. You need them guys to play on the court together. To find out the chemistry, but you know how good them guys can be if they play on the court together. I'm just concerned. If I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, the only thing I can be concerned about is they're not on the court.
Definitely. Bradley Beal wanted to go over there, no trade clause. He really hasn't been on the court. He got some nerve, and the same injury as Ben Simmons got, so apparently. Whatever. The nerve in his back or something like that. But I will be concerned because the Suns' record is Suns right now are on the outside looking in. They at that 7-6 right now, and of course KD is the leading scorer, and then there's Booker, and then Beal somehow averaging 17 points a game and only played 3 games. Booker played 5 so far. KD all 13. Where do you see the Suns' outcome towards the end? Do you think Bill will be back? Maybe the second half things will turn around. Will they be in that top 6?
I don't know.
What do you think? Donte?
I think they'll be in the top 6. It's 13 games in. I think it's too early, but I think they'll be in the top 6. About a year over with.
Well, in the West, you got Memphis is out of it. Houston might be making a push. You got Denver, you got the Warriors, the Lakers, the Clippers. You got
OKC,
Minnesota, OKC,
Sacramento.
Sacramento. They could make a strong push. I could see Phoenix being top 6, maybe 6.
The Warriors are more
Damian has a point
in the West than the Suns.
Bro, they concerned, bro. I'm in panic mode already, and the season just started. Shit, concern. Concern was a week ago.
Are the Washington Wizards regretting giving Poole all that money?
They better be.
But that was for the Warriors.
Stupid.
The Warriors gave him that. The Warriors gave him that money. The Washington Wizards need to regret taking that contract. Warriors gave them, they need to regret taking that contract. Like, far as this, the Wizards can't even stop us 3 from scoring the ball. They got to be dead last on the defensive side of the basketball. You're that bad on defense. You can. My goodness. Every time I watch the Wizards, they're giving up over 130 every single night. I watch these guys play. But the Warriors, and they say, "Hey, we'll pay you the money. We'll shift your ass to Washington. Washington, you take on the rest of that contract." So I think they're regretting taking them and trading for them.
But the Wizards, they have no morale. You want to know why they have no morale? Why nobody's playing hard? Because you get Jordan Poole comes down the court. He drains the shot clock and then throws up a desperation 3 and turns around and looks at the bench like it's going in and misses, bro. And that takes all the wind out of the sails of the whole rest of the team.
Yeah,
like you see this dude do this shit all the time. He's a constant black hole. I mean, let's be honest. People are human. They're not going to play 100% every time.
You ain't lying.
He actually had 30 points in the loss last night against Milwaukee, 142-29. Giannis almost had a triple-double. Kuzma pretty much is that star on that team.
Yeah. And I think he's just a mid-level star. I don't think he's a superstar.
Should the Bulls blow everything up?
Okay, here's the time that we get to take our shots at Damian. The Bulls ain't never been nothing without Michael Jordan. Not before, not after. They're not gonna be nothing. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm hearing rumors of Zach LaVine getting traded up out of there. So if that happens, then might as well just blow it all the way up and start over. I mean, why not? They're not doing nothing with what they have.
Donte?
Yep, they should blow everything up. You got two stars on your squad. You got two stars on your squad, and you still can rarely make a play-in tournament. You still can barely make a play-in tournament. That says the team is not really good. Zach LaVine has really actually checked out. I think you need to get younger, and also Patrick Williams. Like I say, how many years he's been in the league? About this going on his 3rd year. This is his 3rd year, right?
Patrick Williams? I think so.
He's a bust. Right now, he's a bust. 3rd year, you pick with the number 4 overall pick. He's a bust right now. But He's a bust right now. So again, I think they need to blow it up.
I never even heard of him.
That's
That's crazy. I was like, who's he talking about? Patrick Williams.
out of Florida State. That was it. I'm shocked that they drafted him too. It was other people. It was other people there they could have got, but they everybody. I ain't got no baby mama though, but okay.
And my baby mama ain't even here already, bro. So it's good.
OKC. How hot can they stay? Right now, they're in third place in the West, at 10-3.
That young team is kind of scary, bro. Their future is scary for the rest of the West. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're looking like a nice young core. They reminiscent of a core that I remember coming up with Draymond and Steph and Clay. Like where it's looking like they were going to be dominant for a long time. That's how I see Oklahoma City right now.
Donte?
I think they'll cool off down the road, but I still think they make the top 6. I think OKC make the top 6. They're hot right now. I like them. I like the OKC Thunder. I think they're the best young team in the league. But I think they'll cool off a little bit, but I still think they make the top 5 or 6.
Do you think they'll straight up make the playoffs, not in the play-in this year? Right?
I think they straight make the playoffs. Yeah.
All right. And Minnesota, do they cool off or they stay in the
I think they cool off. I think they cool off. I've seen that before. I've seen it.
I can't root for Minnesota. They got French toast up there, bro. I can't.
No, it's French fry.
Oh, French fry, whatever, French something, whatever. French Tower, Eiffel Tower, fucking French finger in the booty dude from Rush Hour. I don't know, something.
I can't stand Gobert. Jesus Christ. He's like on my hate list. I don't know what it is about Gobert. I never liked. He don't have no offensive moves. Nothing. He don't do nothing.
It's that he's so vanilla. He has no swag. He's just so boring. Like watching the San Antonio Spurs.
But then he got like 4 defensive player of the year awards. I don't understand. Like I don't.
He's a good defender.
I just don't get. We got some college basketball. Coach, this week, Michigan goes up against Ohio State. Well, first, who do you think the top 4 will be coming in this week?
College football?
Yeah.
The top 4 right now, I'm not going to say in any order. It's going to be Georgia, Michigan, Oregon deserve to be in the top 4. Ohio State. I think those are the top 4. You got Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, and you have Ohio State this week for right now in the top 4. Those are my top 4 for this week.
Of course, Georgia. I'm saying Ohio State over Michigan. Oregon's looking good. I like Washington a lot. I don't know if they'll be able to make it in there, but I like Washington.
I got Washington. Yo, Washington is pretty good. They're pretty good. I like that.
Alabama's never fucking. You can never underestimate Alabama. They're always a threat. What is their rank right now?
Alabama's right now
8th.
I think 8th. Yeah, they're ranked 8th.
And USC's out, so they're completely out of. What's Utah? Is Utah still top 10?
Utah
is 22. Utah is 22.
Oh, they still there? Okay.
Yeah, so Georgia, Washington, Ohio State.
No, Utah ain't on this list. They got Liberty.
And I don't even know. You could throw in somebody else in the 4th one. But I like Washington. Washington is my pick this year. I like that young quarterback. I would love for the Raiders to draft that quarterback, Michael Penix. The only thing is I can't see myself walking around with a damn jersey that says Penix on the back. This is a little too close to something else.
I can't earn. Oh, okay. My bad. I did it again. I'm sorry. This is the AP. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right, so Michigan versus Ohio State, big game. Both are undefeated. Who do y'all got winning this?
My favorite color is red. I'm going with O State.
I want to go with Ohio State so bad, but I'm gonna take Michigan.
It should be a good game. Is it in Michigan or is it Ohio State? It ain't already.
It's in Michigan. I think it's in Michigan.
Ooh. But they don't have Harbaugh, bro. They have the other coach. The other coach been doing his thing, but they don't have Harbaugh.
And they put that on at 12 o'clock. I thought that was gonna be like a primetime game.
Man.
12 o'clock is a primetime game, isn't it? Oh, no, you're right.
No, it's at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a morning game. That's an early morning game for me. That's 9 o'clock. That's sun up.
So that's going to be a primetime game, but it ain't. You got Notre Dame and Stanford, Florida State versus Florida, Washington versus Washington State, Arizona State. Colorado's going to lose again to Utah.
My God, Colorado. We talk about that for a second, bruh.
No, we're going to get that the next one. So knowing that Colorado, they went over their goal last year because they won one game last year. They got to 4. I know they wasn't gonna get no bowl, but with how the season is and the recruits, some recruits are starting to back out of Colorado now. Do you think Deion will still be in Colorado? Will he move somewhere else? What's your expectations of Coach Prime moving forward?
I think he's staying there because Shador won't have any eligibility to go with him if he goes somewhere else. And remember, Deion's main goal, it's not even like, I think his main goal is to be able to coach his kids through college. Like, that's his main thing. Once they're through college, then everything's up in the air. Then he could just up and go, to Miami or Florida State or something if offered that job. You know what I'm saying? But for time being, until they're in the pros, I think he's staying there.
Donte?
I think he should stay. There. You go from a 1-win team to a 4-win team, so you already improved much as you did last year. I think next coming season is going to be a big one for Coach Prime because the transfer portal is going to get a lot of people from the transfer portal, and he's going to get a lot of those 5-star recruits, and I think they should be better. I mean, Coach Prime know what he needs. He even came out and said it. He needs more. And he's not. Like I said again, I think Coach Prime could find a way to get him to a bowl game next year.
I think so too.
Cam Rising will be back next season for Utah. Jordan Travis, he did suffered that leg injury. Do you think Florida State still can stay in the top without Jordan Travis, or are they going to fall off a little bit?
That's their superstar. That's their Heisman candidate, bro. I don't think they can maintain the same level. I think it's guaranteed. There's gonna be a dip.
I think they're gonna. I think they have the talent to stand right there. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say Florida State stays. I'm gonna say yeah.
He says not official yet. Cam, hold up. I'll put my charger in.
Hey, Damian, Deion says that he has no desire to coach pros. He wants to coach college. It's a completely
he don't want to coach
thing.
the pros. He already said that.
You don't listen, bro.
He's not coaching NFL.
You don't listen at all, sir. You don't listen at all.
That's the reason why he don't want to coach the pros. So that'll be a never, sir. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Besides Ohio State and Michigan, is there any other big game y'all looking forward to watching this week? And in the college side?
Well, everybody's gonna be looking forward to watching that Ohio State and Michigan game because that game is you win that game, you go to the Big Ten title game, and you pretty much if you win your conference Big Ten championship, you pretty much make the college football playoff.
That's the time of year where it gets crazy. December is literally right around the corner. Next week is December 1st. This is where you see all these bowl games, Toilet Bowl, the Cotton Bowl.
Did you say the Toilet Bowl?
Yes, I did. They got so many names for these bowls. It's not even funny. But those be the really good games though. They be some really good games on bowl games. The ones that you don't never hear, the ones that not the major ones. They be some good games.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. See anything else? College basketball. Donte, you been watching the men's side?
I haven't been paying attention to the men's lately, but I'm gonna pay more attention at the road going. Like I started watching when it's conference season.
Yeah, that's when I start watching like college basketball. But no, we do gotta talk about LSU Lady Tigers before we roll on out of here.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese got suspended. She's not back with the team yet, but it's saying she got suspended because of grades.
They're saying suspended?
She's not on the team.
This morning on ESPN, they were saying that the coach was refusing to explain why she wasn't there.
Yeah,
but now she's suspended.
It's rumors floating around. It was a GPA. She got into her and Flajay Johnson's mom, and her mom got into it. But what do you think though? Angel Reese, great talent, but now in college you can get NIL deals. Did the fame and everything you think went to her head that she's not performing well? Because you still got to perform in the classroom before anything, or they definitely won't let you play. Do you think it's going to her head, or what do you think the issue is?
I think she's become a celebrity. I think that's very well what it is.
Yep.
She's in Cardi B's music videos and stuff now. Yeah.
I think so. Coach. I think not. You good, Ern. I think so too. I think she's in over her head. She's feeling herself out there. They won the national title. But like I said again, this is for something, a lesson learned to all kids. If you don't pass, don't give a damn how good you is, you're not going to play. If you don't pass your classes and don't focus in the classroom, it's not called just an athlete. It's called a student athlete. You're a student first, then you're an athlete later. So get that straight. If any young kids out there planning on being something in life, planning on being sports or being something in life, education, use a student first, then use an athlete next. That's why it's student athlete. You got to keep your grades up. And you got to focus in the classrooms. You got to focus in the classrooms first. Then you worry about sport. Then you worry about any type of sports later. So that goes for anything. I think there's some truth to that story that she's not passing, but also I think some truth to the beef of Flajay Johnson and her parents as well. But other than that, I think that locker room is in turmoil. You got so many bodies to feed too as well. You got Misa Moros on that team, Haley Van Lett. You got a lot of players on that team that need the ball to be effective. But again, you got to focus in the classrooms. You get the job done in the classroom, then you worry about basketball and whatever you're trying to play later. So that's why it's so important. You're a student, you're an athlete later.
Hey, shout out to that coach for standing on principle and actually not allowing her to play if her grades ain't up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And as well as shout out to that coach for not exposing that shit and just saying it at a press conference and making her player look bad. Yep. Shout out to her for those two things. I salute her.
No, Kim Mulkey, yeah. Of course, you got SC. And South Carolina's on top right now. South Carolina's killing it. UCLA, Colorado. The lady Buffs are actually pretty good. UConn is at 6. Fudd, she's out again with a knee injury. I don't think it's nothing serious. Cage Beckers, she's back. So yeah, college basketball on the women's side, is here. We all know Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Things don't really get good until tournament time. So around the end of February, March is when the college stuff really gets good. But appreciate my guy Ern for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Finally got him on 72.
Anytime I get that invite, I'm tapping the link. You already know.
Damien actually said something sensible throughout this whole damn almost 2 hour and a half. Kids don't care about school and grades, especially when money is going their way.
If you already get paid, if you're driving up to school in a Bentley, you tend to not give a damn about your grades. You feel me?
Yep.
But any last words before we run on out, Coach? Coach is doing he is gracing y'all with all 3 Thursday games. So join him for the pre-gaming of the Thanksgiving. Your mamas and them told you don't go in that kitchen yet. 12:30 is the first game, so hang out with Donte. And later on, I'm sure you're gonna see him with his plate during the other 2 games.
Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I'm making the chicken wings, man. You already
know. But as always, the 7200 Second Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We got some merch, so it is getting a little warmer. If you want a hoodie, we got the 7200 Seconds hoodies. We got the KeyInDaBuilding hoodies. We got Coach Donte has his hoodie as well. So make sure y'all subscribe to my guy Ern as well. He's a Warrior fan, a Raiders fan, and he does some other funny stuff on his channel as well. Come on back here next Tuesday. If
you guys are on my channel and you haven't tapped the link for the subscribe for my bro and sis right here, go ahead and tap those links. I greatly appreciate that.
Yep.
Every Tuesday we are here. We at 75. Remember the 100th episode. Lucky fan will win a jersey of their choosing. At episode 100, we are giving away a jersey. So tune in. Make sure y'all tune in and subscribe for that. Especially, I'll put it out on Twitter. What you could do to get your name into this drawing. Well, again, we'll have the wheel. Let y'all know I'm not cheating. So, but definitely, you gotta be a subscriber to be in the channel, to be entered into the giveaway. Either Coach Donte's channel, my channel. You gotta be subscribed, either one. But it's gonna be fun. Been doing this for a long time. 72 is finally at 125 more episodes. That 100th episode, we're gonna have some fun, have some people up here, just chit-chatting and hanging out. Probably won't do nothing too serious or whatever is going on that day. We'll talk about, but we're gonna have some people up. But again, y'all want to be guests? Let me know. Come up here, see what y'all got the knowledge. Can't be no dummy now. We ain't just gonna let anybody on.
Yep.
So you gotta at least talk about something. You at least gotta have some knowledge in y'all pocket. But till then, y'all, love, peace, and hair grease. And remember, don't do nothing dumb. But if you're gonna do something dumb, just make sure it's safe about it. Like if you're gonna drink, don't go outside and drive. Stay home. Stuff like that. That's why I said do it safely if you're gonna do something dumb. But we on out of here, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I forgot all about that. Duh. Enjoy your turkey. Everything, don't get too fat, but enjoy. Oh, wrong.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker